Most factory cooling systems have their hoses connected with what you call spring clamps, and they have these little ears here. So most people use channel pliers or a pair of pliers to compress the ears together. They get the clamp off and then they replace it with a hose clamp. But personally, I find these spring clamps provide better clamping force than the hose clamps, because the problem with the hose clamp is once you tighten them up, they won't provide additional tension, while the spring clamp will provide constant tension on the hose. The problem is getting these clamps off. Sometimes you're in a situation where you can't get a pair of pliers in here to take them off. So that's where you use a special tool like this. You can position this tool underneath the ears, and then by applying clamping force, and then with the gripping tool, apply tension, and that will compress the clamps, and you should be able to take it out. So if the hose were up here, and you're trying to get underneath to release the tension on the clamp, you can do it with this tool. Now, there's a slight difference in this tool compared to this one, where the clamps over here are a little bit taller, but it's basically doing the same function. It's squeezing the ears of the clamps together so that you can remove the clamp off the hose. Now, I'm going to release this. Now, in lieu of using this tool, there are other tools that you can get that are specifically designed for relieving tension off of a clamp. And here's two of them right here. So you squeeze this together. And here's another tool which is slightly different. You got these little X grooves here, and you position the ears inside the groove. There you go. And this is being held in place with these little grooves over here. To release it, just squeeze the handle, push on the lever, then it comes loose. Now, if you insist on replacing the spring clamps with hose clamps, these are better, or these are the best clamps you could get. These are called racing clamps. And when you tighten this down, it will provide 360 degrees of clamping force. But once again, once you apply tension, that tension is set. It won't provide continuous tension like you would from a spring clamp. So if the hose gets a little soft, the spring clamp will keep applying tension. While with these clamps, you'll have to retorque it.